Congratulations and thank you, Mr. Voelz, for your years of service here at Christ the King. As a parent, I thank you for sharing your love of teaching and learning to my sons, who learn from you religion, geography, and PE lessons that are not only priceless, but lifelong lessons. Thank you. As a fellow staff member, I thank you for your continued focus and dedication on the purpose of our church and our school, to tell others of the love, the sacrifice, and the resurrection of who Jesus Christ is and what he has done for each and every one of us. I thank you for setting and holding the academic bar standard, the academic bar high, that standard high for each and every one of us, not only for yourself, but each of us as staff members and also for students. I thank you for seeing potential in your students that they sometimes don't even see themselves. I thank you for having the good humor to endure a staff of mostly women. And I also pray that your retirement is a time where you can enjoy God's creation and enjoy everything that travel brings to you. And so we say, thank you, Mr. Voelz, for serving God at CTK.
Ephesians 3:14-19. For this reason I bow my knees before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and on earth is named, that according to the riches of his glory he may grant you to be strengthened with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may have strength to comprehend with all the saints what is the height and breadth and length and depth, and to know the love of Christ that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. And Mr. Voelz, what we love so much about you is that you have done such a wonderful job of sharing that love of Christ with all your students, including our 8th grade class.
Philippians 4:7. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Mr. Voelz, this is a theme verse for you because you just put your trust in God. It doesn't matter what situation. You just trust in him that he will take care of you.
Mr. Voelz, when is a door not a door?
When it's a jar!
Mr. Voelz, congratulations on your retirement. 50 years in education is an impressive achievement. As you well know, I had the distinct pleasure of being in your very first class at Christ the King. Of course, there's many things I remember from that year of 8th grade, one of them being the geography notebook that so many people recall, your love for the Packers and mine for the Lions, the way I became a master at jump rope, and how I learned to never ever greet you by saying, "What's up?" because your answer would without fail be the sky. But above all that, what I really do remember is a charismatic teacher who showed me what I was capable of, who challenged me and supported me both intellectually and emotionally when I needed it. You showed me and all my other classmates what is possible with hard work and God's love, and I thank you for that. I thank you for all the lives you touched, including mine, and for pouring your heart and soul into your students. You will be missed, but you will be forever remembered and appreciated. We are all so happy for your service and sincerely hope you enjoy the years ahead. We all know you deserve it.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. I'd like to thank you for a couple things that you did for me and my class. I'd like to thank you for especially helping us get ready for high school and beyond. I'd like to thank you for your love of sports and being the AD and organizing all the sports and events that we've done over the years. I'd like to thank you for teaching us so much about geography and how the world works all around us, especially playing worldly every day in the morning or before school ends. And Most of all, I'd like to thank you for helping me grow my faith in Jesus through religion class and just everyday discussions. That I thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for teaching me more about the world around me in geography class, encouraging me to try out more sports, preparing me for high school, and teaching me more about God and strengthening me in my faith.
Hey, Mr. Voelz, it's Rachel Hunter. Congratulations on such a successful teaching career. Oh man, I don't even know where to start with memories with the two of us, but you were just always there from pre-K through 8th grade. I just always saw you in the hallways. You were always greeting. You're always organized. 8th grade, pushing us to success with the jump roping unit and not letting us quit. And I learned a lot in that unit. And I know you got so much flack for not taking it out of the curriculum, which now being a teacher, I know how heavy that can weigh on you, but I learned so much from you. My character and my integrity have so much to do with you playing a role in my life, and having you and Mrs. Voelz mentor me when I taught at Christ the King, come to my college graduation, just constantly supporting me, making me feel like home. So Mr. Voelz, if for no one else, your teaching career was for me, and my life is better for knowing you, and my kids' lives will be better for knowing you. And I am just so excited that you're gonna hang up your teacher hat for a little bit, go love those grandbabies. Mr. Voelz, your impact is felt through education and will be felt through education forever. So thank you for your yes to Jesus, your yes to education, your yes to all of your kids, which I was so much in middle school. So thank you for not giving up on us. Thank you for holding us to high standards and teaching us to be people of character. So I owe so much to you, Mr. Voelz, and I wish I could be there with you to celebrate. Love you.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for preparing me for high school. Thank you for strengthening my faith through religion classes and weekly chapels. And thank you for teaching me how the world works.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for being my favorite male teacher and strengthening my faith and making me do all the terrible things in gym class that I hated, but now I love.
Hello, Mr. Voelz. From all of us here at the Stevens family.
Thank you for instilling skills and work ethic that we will use for a lifetime.
Congratulations on your retirement. We wish you nothing but the best.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for strengthening my faith, a B on my geography quiz, and preparing me for high school.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for being the best geography teacher and for playing stately and worldly with me. We are honored to be in your 50th class.
Hey, Mr. Voelz, just wanted to say congrats on 50 years of teaching and thank you for everything. I hope you have a great retirement.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. I would like to thank you for teaching me for the past 3 years, being my favorite male teacher throughout the years, preparing me for high school, and keeping me on the right track throughout these years.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for being my favorite male teacher. Thank you for having conversations with me about sports. Thank you for being our athletic director. And thank you for strengthening my faith with God.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for pushing me to work harder and being a cool teacher and teaching me about the world and preparing me for the future.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. What I like about you is I like PE for sports.
Congratulations, Bob, on this very special day in your life. You are truly one of the rare men I know who dedicate your entire career to being a great example of a godly Christian man to those thousands of students and parents that you have passed through in your life. And as I think about all the times that we taught together, a couple things came to mind. I know you remember how every Friday we used to have staff breakfast. And being the person I am, I liked cooking, and I would bring a whole spread and be often disappointed that the women would just pick through the stuff. But you, on the other hand, loved to eat. And you wouldn't only have first, but you would have seconds and just be so appreciative. I decided that it was worth every bit of work just to see you enjoy it. And another thing I remember about you, Bob, is that you and I always had a competition about who would be done first presenting chapel with our classes. And of course, since we were on different spectrums of the teaching, I was at the lower end, you were at the upper end, you would always do one of the first chapels and would always say to me, guess what, I'm already done with my first chapel. And I would go, yeah. But it turned out that in the spring chapel, you decided to take the very last one of the year. So I was able to be you every spring and say, guess what, I'm done with my chapels this year. Another thing I wanted to thank you for is your high expectations as an 8th grade teacher. I attribute the experience my own daughters got in high school and beyond to the expectations you had when they were in 8th grade. So finally, Bob, I hope you can enjoy being retired. I truly have found much joy in this season of my life, and I pray you find that too. Thank you again, Bob.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. What I like about you is that you're a Packers fan like me.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. Congratulations on your retirement. I've had the pleasure of not only being one of your students, but also a colleague. A few things that I have learned from you over the years is to not use filler words, to stay on topic during staff meetings, and that it's okay to say what everyone else is thinking. But in all seriousness, I want to thank you for sharing your love for Jesus every day. Your passion for the ministry is truly inspiring, and I want to thank you for sharing that with me and those around you. And don't worry, I'll still call you Mr. Voelz even after you retire. Congratulations.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for everything you do for the school and helping me grow in my faith as a Christian. And thank you for being such an amazing teacher in religion class and a great PE teacher. And thank you also for running all of the sports for the school and doing everything.
Hi, Bob. Congratulations on 50 years of teaching and happy retirement. It has been my privilege to work alongside you for the last 4 years. I'm gonna miss a whole lot about you, and most specifically, I'll miss the way that you keep us on track for devotions in the morning, tell us when it's time to get going and stop our cackling, and of course, pull us back in during our staff meetings when we go off on random tangents, especially childbirth, which you often replace with a football reference. So thank you so much for bringing the male perspective to our all-female staff. I'm sure that it has not been easy on some days, but you have done it graciously and joyfully, and I'm gonna miss that. I look forward to see what you choose to do in retirement. I know that we will still see you around this school. I hope that you'll come in and help us set up the stage and show PJ and I how to arrange the chairs for the Christmas program. We're gonna need those 50 years of knowledge that are still in your head. But I know as a grandparent of our school, we'll still see you often. So enjoy your extra time, enjoy the time with your family and with your sons and your grandchildren, and I cannot wait to see what the Lord has in store for you next.
Video tribute to Mr. Voelz. Take one. Oh, hold on a second. Let me fix this camera. There we go. That's better. Hey, Bob. As you can tell from the look on my face, I'm gonna miss you. Happy retirement. Looking back at our time together, playing golf, playing softball, playing floor hockey. Here's the old floor hockey stick. Look at that. Yeah, we're gonna miss you. Had some great times together in the ministry, but I think our greatest accomplishment was the fact that we are masters of technology. That's right. They said you can't teach old dog new tricks. Ha ha! Take that, interweb. All right, Bob. I'll see you on the first tee or in the clouds. All right. How do I turn this thing off? PJ! PJ! How do I turn this thing off? PJ!
Congratulations on your retirement, Bob. 50 years is an amazing accomplishment, and I know that so many students have been blessed through you at CTK. What I am going to miss most about our time together are all of the amazing heart-to-hearts that we have, where we talk about our feelings and our emotions, and we really delve deep into all of those emotional things that happen being here at school. Thank you for always being my reality check and a voice of reason, and for helping me keep my many, many emotions under control. I can't wait to see you when you come and visit. I'll have my tissues ready for those emotional moments. We will miss you.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for pushing me to do my best and preparing me for high school.
Thank you for strengthening my faith and getting me closer to God through all these years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for preparing me for high school, bringing me closer to God through religion, and show me the world through geography.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for helping me grow closer to God and setting up the sports. I also thank you for helping me learn more about the world and for preparing me for high school.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for helping me learn in my faith.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for helping me get ready for Riverview High School and teaching me more about God and geography.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for teaching me about different cultures around the world.
Why did the monkey go to the golf course? Practice and swim.
That was so funny, Louis.
Mr. Voelz, thank you for being a favorite back. Go back.
The 7th graders, thank you for your service for 50 years at this Christ the King Lutheran School.
Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work heartily after the Lord and the Amen." This verse reminds us of you, Mr. Voelz, because you always taught us to respect and everything that we do to please the Lord. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for teaching us religion and helping us grow stronger.
Thank you for teaching us what's a PE and for teaching us the rules. Teach us God's word.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for serving our class and school.
And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. For those who are called according to his purpose, for those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, in order that he might be the firstborn among many brothers. And those whom he predestined, he also called. And those whom he called, he also justified. And those whom he justified, he also glorified.
Mr. Voelz, I feel so blessed to have gotten to know you over the past couple of years at CTK in a couple of different capacities. Mr. Voelz, the teacher, I want to thank you for helping Brody be so prepared for high school, for being real, for challenging him, and for preparing him for life beyond CTK. I also appreciate Mr. Voelz, the colleague. I will miss your jokes, your bluntness, your humor, the way you remind me of my dad every day here. I have learned a lot about teaching and life from watching and listening to you. CTK will not be the same without you. You will be missed. I hope that you enjoy everything that retirement brings and don't forget to come back and visit.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for sharing God with us.
Why did the child cross the playground?
To get to the other slide.
Easton, what kind of advice do you have for Mr. Voelz in his retirement?
I would tell him to see his friends and family and see sights he couldn't normally see because he's grading papers.
Thanks, Easton. Carter, how about you?
I would tell him to go to the spa and go shopping.
Carly, what kind of advice do you have for Mr. Voelz in his retirement?
I would tell him that he should probably relax and have free time to himself and relax and have time to himself from going to TV.
How about you, Kenna?
I think he should travel the world and take lots of vacations.
Jax, what kind of advice do you have for Mr. Voelz in his retirement?
I think he should buy something big like a pool and dive in it on his retirement.
Rylan, what advice would you give to Mr. Voelz on his retirement?
Probably read a big book series, go on a walk with his wife, maybe even sleep all day, and for crying out loud, redo the place.
God bless you on your retirement, Mr. Voelz.
Bob, congratulations on your retirement. Throughout the years, I know I appreciate it, and Eli appreciates everything you've done for him and our family. I really hope that you enjoy your retirement. We're all going to miss you. everything that you've done for the school and for the kids is just outstanding. The field trips that I was fortunate enough to go on were something that I probably would have never done unless it was available to do, and you made that happen. So thank you. Enjoy your retirement. Good luck.
We'll miss you.
Hey, Mr. Voelz.
Thank you for 3 great years of middle school. We really missed the geography notebook.
And I can still point out Djibouti on the map. Thank you.
Hi, Bob. That seems to be our usual daily greeting. Just want you to know that I'm very, very happy for you with your decision that you've made to finally retire. You know that we're going to miss you really bad at Christ the King. I'm in particular going to miss having you at the end of the hallway. You know how I always tell you I don't like it when you're not around, and I miss you a lot when you're not in the building. I want to thank you for all of the support that you gave to me when I first started at Christ the King 5 years ago. Couldn't have done it without you. And then one of the things that I admire about you most, Bob, is that you're true and you're honest in your comments and things that you express to us as a staff and as a friend. I also think that you are very good at your job, and you have really prepared many, many classes to go on to their next level at their high schools or wherever that may be. I know that Emmy always came home and told Coop and I how prepared she was and how she felt that she really knew more than a lot of the other kids at Trenton High School when she first started there. I want to thank you also, Bob, for all of your encouragement and your support before my surgery and all your support afterwards. I appreciate your visits to the hospital and to the house to see me and to just encourage me that I did the right thing and that I was on the right path with my recovery. I love you, Bob, and we're going to miss you a whole lot, but you're going to be doing some fun things, I hope. Remember to go golfing and to visit your boys and just have a great time. Relax, but come back and visit, okay? Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Mr. Voelz.
Congrats on the retirement.
Thank you for everything you've taught us.
Hi, my name is Becky Eford, and I am from Lutheran High East, geography class of 1990-91. And one of my favorite memories of being in Mr. Voelz's geography class is Lamar Davis. He would sit behind me, and occasionally he would lean forward and whisper in my ear, Djibouti. Djibouti is always funny. And yes, I did do a geography notebook. Mr. Voelz, you're probably the reason why I love social studies as a whole. I love history, and everybody knows that, but different cultures and maps are just as exciting. I am an Epcot person all day long, and I want to say thank you for that. As a colleague, I'd like to thank you for your patience, your mentorship, and for always keeping me honest. You've been in the background or the forefront of my life for about 35 years now, and we've had a lot of good memories, but it's time for you to go make some new ones outside of CTK. Now you have time for some R&R, to play with your grandbabies, and take that trip to Iceland that you keep talking about. I will miss you and middle school stunts, but Bob, we will always only be a paw print away. Have a great retirement.
Hi, Bob. First, I want to say how sad we are that we can't be with you today to celebrate. But we do want you to know that we're going to be with you in heart and mind from Kansas City, thinking about you as they honor you and celebrate you. Congratulations on your retirement. It's very well deserved. I hope you enjoy it and find time for leisure and projects and everything else that you have on your plan of action. And I want to say thanks, most importantly, for all that you've given to these kids. not just mine, but for all the kids that have come through the doors at Christ the King. You've shown them patience and perseverance, and that brings to mind the geography notebook, Patience and Perseverance. A number of those have been created on our dining room table. And along with the weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth, I have to tell you that was largely not your fault. It was largely the fault of the Rudo-Sherrard procrastination gene. So I go on record as taking the blame for that. But they were works of art, that's for sure. But you've taught our kids tenacity, you've taught them love, you've taught them morality and ethics, and loyalty and thoughtfulness, a love of learning. And most importantly, you've demonstrated to them faith in God. So enjoy your day, enjoy your retirement. I pray blessings on you for the next season of life, and just remember the best has yet to come.
Congratulations, Mr. Voelz. We'll miss you.
Josh, did you know New Zealand gets much more rain than Australia? It's because it's the East Australian current. Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm just reading my geography notebook. What are you doing?
I thought we were making a video for Mr. Voelz.
Oh yeah! Hey Mr. Voelz. Congratulations on retirement. I'm just over here reading my geography notebook. One thing I really appreciated about being your student is I have this notebook that I look at all the time. Anyway, congratulations on retirement. I hope you enjoy it and you deserve it.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. It's Wes and Denise Wilkie. If you didn't recognize us, it's been a long time.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Two of the questions. The first question was, why do we appreciate you? Well, I have to say that I appreciate you, and we both appreciate you, because you always held up our girls to a high standard of excellence, whether it was math or English or sports, jump rope, or most of all their relationship with Jesus. And that was really, really important to us. And thank you so much. I wish you could keep teaching there and we'd have grandbabies there, but we don't have any grandbabies. So anyhow, and my favorite memory with you was when we went to Niagara Falls and we drove in that really fast boat and got super wet and did a 180-degree turn. Woo! It was fun. Anyhow, we are so happy and actually kind of envious, but very happy for you. Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for everything you did for our girls.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Bye.
Happy retirement, Mr. Voelz. You're a really good gym teacher. You know when to be strict and when not to be strict. I hope you have a nice retirement.
Hi, Bob. It's Rachel Rosine. Well, happy retirement. Our family was so blessed to have known you as a teacher, a coach, and most importantly, a friend. I hope you enjoy your new adventure as God leads you. Happy retirement. God bless you, friend.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. My favorite thing about your teaching is that you teach kids for the real world and not tests. I know that my public speaking has improved a lot since 8th grade because you taught us how to not use filler words like I can't think of any others, but whenever we said you would yell moo really, really, really loudly, and it very quickly stopped us from saying those things. And it really helps my public speaking, so thank you. Happy retirement!
Glad to hear you're retiring. 50 years of teaching is a long time. I guess that means we're getting old. But just wanted to wish you well. Have a great retirement, enjoying your golfing and your grandkids, and hope you can get some traveling in. But if you're interested, I would pay you $5 to go to those AD meetings for me. So you think about it. I'll go as high as 15, but that's about all I can afford. But enjoy your time. Congratulations.
Hello, Mr. Voelz. Congratulations on your retirement. Thanks for all you did for me at CTK.
Best of wishes, Mr. Voelz. Thank you. Congratulations. Good luck.
Hey there, Mr. Voelz. Congratulations on your retirement. We had a lot of fun throughout the years. Growing up at CTK with you, getting teased all the time. I still stick my head out the window on the way to work so I can get that flow in the morning, Mr. Voelz. Thanks to you. So congratulations on your retirement, Mr. Voelz. Well deserved. Hope you get some good rest.
Congratulations on your retirement, Mr. Voelz. Thank you for everything you taught us and all the dedication you had to CTK and our family.
Mr. Voelz, there are things that you taught me when I was in 7th and 8th grade that I still think about to this day more than I think any other teacher. And Mrs. Compo's I don't know, man, it changes on the day which lessons I'm using more. But I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for your service to our school, the church, our family, everything in between, man. There is no one that I can think of that is more influential in our family than you. So thank you for your many, many hard years of service, and enjoy your many, many years rest and break.
Mr. Voelz, we miss seeing you every day, and we just want to thank you so much for being such a source of stability for our family for a solid 10 years. Your impact on our lives is really immeasurable, and I'm eternally grateful for your impact. And Alex isn't here, he's at college. Much credit to you for that one. And furthermore, he is studying to be a drum roll geography teacher. So yeah, thanks for your inspiration, Mr. Voelz, and thank you for always calling my boys higher in sports, academics, godly character. Thank you so much for your impact. We really love you.
Hey Bob, I hear you're retiring after about 130 years. Good to know. Thought I'd take a minute since I'm sitting here at work with nothing to do like usual, and thought I'd shoot you a little video just to see how things are going and touch base. Maybe offer a little congratulations along the way, and remind you of a few things, like the fact that we went to Seward together at the same time. Only I was a first grader and you were a senior in college, and I became your boss. That's too bad. Didn't want you to forget about that though. And I do remember the enjoyable times we had thumping each other's kids in the chest, just for no reason at all. Can't think of anything much more fun than that. And even in spite of your advanced age, I thought you treated the kids pretty well. I liked how you handled them. I just wish I was there to give you your obligatory plaque, because I know you, and nothing you appreciate more than a good obligatory plaque. Anyhow, there's a lot of fun things that we did during the time we served together, and I think about those and I miss those, but there's some things I really appreciated a lot. And that was your love for kids, your love for the church, and your love for the ministry. And I appreciated that you had a true commitment to all three of those. And so it's just a blessing that you were able to serve as much as you were. Lord has sure taken care of you, and I just wish you nothing but the best and want to wish you God's blessings on your retirement. God knows you earned it. So thank you, Jesus, and hit him straight.
Hi, Bob. I wanted to wish you a happy retirement. I learned so much from you over the years, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been about 15 years, I think. There's somebody that I've always looked up to because of your relationship with God. It's set an example for me, and something that I will definitely strive for. I'll miss you, and I hope you come by. One of the favorite memories I have since we've come back to this campus is when the student of, the letter of the week would be, let's say, Z, and you'd pop your head in the door and you would say Zimbabwe, and the kids would be like, what? And then we're like, no, that starts with a Z, and it was kind of funny. And you did that for every letter, so I definitely I think that you are a teacher that did not only care for your 7th grade or 8th grade and the 6th grade and the junior high students, but also for all ages. And that's really something special to leave here at CTK. And I hope you have a great experience in retirement.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. I heard you're retiring, so I just wanted to say thank you for teaching me so many valuable things. You have helped me truly understand the Bible, and I'll always be grateful for that because I've used that knowledge plenty of times since I graduated CTK. In your geography class, I learned what the 7 continents were and that there are more countries than the US, Canada, and Mexico. But most importantly, thank you for dedicating your life to teaching kids just like me about God.
Hey, Mr. Voelz! Congratulations on 50 years of teaching.
Hope you enjoy retirement. Thank you for Geography Notebook.
Thank you for being a part of our family for 10 years.
Good luck!
Hey, Mr. Voelz, congrats on your retirement. One of the things that I remember the most is that you asked us, what's the hardest class that you would take besides the Geography Notebook? And I think I finally found the class. It was your brother's Greek.
So, Mr. Voelz, the 4th grade and I would like to wish you the very best on your retirement, but I'm not gonna lie, they are relieved that they don't have to do the Geography Notebook. And for that, we say,
thank you, Mr. Voelz!
Hi, Mr. Voelz. I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done for me by teaching me geography and religion, and my family and I wish you a very happy retirement.
Thank you, Mr. Voelz, for sharing your love of geography with us. We learned so much about different cultures, countries, and places, thanks to you. My favorite memory of Mr. Voelz is on our class trip in Toronto. As we were late to Phantom of the Opera, you stood on the grass, yelling at us to hurry to get to our bus on time as we ran down a grassy hill in our fanciest clothes, barefoot, trying to make it in time. Happy retirement!
Hi, Bob. Congratulations on 50 years of teaching. It's such a career accomplishment, and as much as we're going to miss you here at CTK, and as much as I'll miss our little chats in the office and helping with 8th grade fundraising stuff, I'm so excited for this next chapter for you. Congratulations.
Hey Bob, it's Randy Rudo, Lutheran East class of 1980. Coming to you, if you can see in the background, from northern Michigan where it is snowing. Apparently Mother Nature did not get the message that we're done with this. Hey, my sister mentioned that you're retiring, and first of all, very happy for you. And as I thought about what I would talk about in the little video here, it crossed my mind a bunch of conversations I had with my father before he passed regarding career choice and its impact not only on yourself and your family, but others. And I was very proud of a 30-some-year career in IT at Ford Motor Company. But I had this thing that I called, is it tombstone worthy? You know, as I looked back, was there anything I really did that was impactful, that I was proud of, that could go on a tombstone? And I always told my dad, I said, you know, as a 25-year Lutheran educator and at 55 years old going back to the seminary and becoming an ordained minister for the last 25 years of his life, that he did have that. He impacted lives, many more than he probably ever knew about. In my world, you were that guy too. You had a long career in Christian education, and it's something I think you should be very proud of. I'm very blessed to have had you as a teacher, along with many others at Lutheran East that were part of me growing up as a young man. So with that, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for all that you did, the sacrifices you made for all of us, and God bless you and keep you healthy, and may you have a long, happy retirement. Thanks, Bob, for letting me do this, and I hope our paths cross again soon. God bless you.
Mr. Voelz, it's Katie Holka here. I just wanted to hop on here and to congratulate you on your retirement. I also wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you and appreciate your tough love teaching tactics, even if at the time I did not appreciate how hard you were on us in your geography class. But I don't think without it I'd be able to say that I graduated my undergrad and my master's degree early. So thank you for pushing us and for giving me a passion for learning. I don't think that I'd be where I am today without you.
So thank you, and I hope you enjoy your retirement.
I'd like to thank you for your many years of teaching here at CTK and elsewhere. And I'd also like to thank you for singing along with our fabulous staff choir at times. And I'd like to invite you to join in with singing now with our chancel choir in your retirement. May God bless you for many, many years.
Mr. Voelz, thank you for always making us strive to be better.
I think my favorite memory of Mr. Voelz is the moments we play volleyball. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for everything. Enjoy your retirement.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. I just wanted to come on here and send you a video to say thank you for everything that you did for me as a student and that you have done for all the students that you've taught over the years. Gosh, you've impacted so many lives, and we just want to say congratulations on your retirement. You deserve all of the rest and the peace and the enjoyment that is ahead for you. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for instilling a sense of hard work and the pursuit of excellence, specifically in my life. That really meant a lot to me, to hold myself to a high standard, and the way that you believed that I could hold myself to a high standard and could achieve good things. So by you believing that, we believe that for ourselves, and that just really meant a lot. You held us to a high standard so that we would rise to it. So thank you so much for that. And gosh, it said to say a favorite moment, but honestly, I loved learning from you. You're so passionate and knowledgeable on what you were teaching us that it made me excited to show up to school every day and learn about whatever you had to say. You put your whole heart into it, and that really meant a lot. I still talk to this day about you and your impact on my life, just because, my love for learning really stemmed from just having you as a good teacher, making learning fun, teaching us not just information, facts, but how to apply it to our lives, how to be good people, how to grow in our faith, and just good life values that are applicable, were applicable throughout life, have carried me so far. And just thank you so much. And I really enjoyed my time that I had you in my life. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. I wanted to share with you that I appreciated so much that you shared your classroom space with me for 4 years so that I could teach Spanish, and that you allowed me to use your desk and your computer space even on what may have been your prep time. I also really appreciated how you had my back with those middle schoolers, especially the first year there, and you supported me and validated my teaching practices rather than making me feel incapable or inadequate in any way. So I really appreciated the support and respect that you showed to me. I wish you all the best, and I'm praying for you to have a wonderful, healthy, enjoyable, long retirement.
Hey, Mr. Voelz. So, share a favorite memory. Well, there's only one story that I can tell, and I'm sure you know exactly which story that is. We have many memories over the years, but this one stands out. I've told this story many times to different people, but I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard it. Now, I was one of the chaperones on the class trip when my daughter Jessica was in Mr. Voelz's class, and we went to Toronto. I think I had never been to Toronto before this, and I was looking forward to quite a few of the things that we were going to be doing. Medieval times, Phantom of the Opera, that was one that I was really excited about. Going to the Hockey Hall of Fame, Canada's Wonderland, and we actually were able to fit in a baseball game that we had previously not planned on going to, but it worked out that we were able to do that as well. So we fit a lot of stuff in a very short period of time. But the trip to the Phantom of the Opera was the most memorable. Now, we got to Toronto, I can't even remember what time of the day, but it seemed as though we were only able to get to the hotel, go to our rooms, throw our suitcases in there, and rush right back down to the lobby because now we got to go to medieval times. So we go there, and this is a very Renaissance fair-like kind of thing with men on horses spearing each other and people eating with their hands and eating chicken, really, but it was supposed to be pheasant, and it's corn and it's other stuff. So it's kind of messy, and you know, you got it all over your fingers and all over your face. And so we leave that after a couple of hours. And now we're going back to the hotel to get ready to go to Phantom of the Opera. Well, we gotta get dressed up for this. This is a fancy event. This is very, you know, upper crust. So figure, you know, we gotta take a shower, get our nice clothes on, and we get to the hotel, and I thought I heard somebody say, you got 10 minutes to get ready. And I thought, that can't be right. 10 minutes? We've been in the same clothes the whole day. We got crap all over our shirts because we were eating at medieval times. I mean, we gotta have some time to clean up. And I was wrong. Myself and the other girls that were in the room with me, we're barely in our clothes. I have my pantyhose up to my knees, and I hear a knock at the door that says, it's time to go. We gotta go down to the lobby, catch the bus. Oh, great. Okay. Guess I don't get to comb my hair. I don't get to brush my teeth. I don't get to do anything. Get it together. We get down to the lobby. Here's when the great adventure begins. The bus is coming. We can see the bus coming from the corner of the hotel lobby. And the reason we can see that is because the hotel is on a hill. Now, we have to run is what we're told now, because if we don't get down to the bus stop, we're going to miss the bus. Now, I am in a long dress, beaded dress with high heels, pantyhose. Now, I'm supposed to run down this hill with my shoes in my hand, with my beaded purse hanging, falling all over the place, hoping I don't fall down, go over myself, and land spread eagle at the bottom of the hill. All the time, come on, hurry up, we gotta go, let's get there. We get on the bus, we're all sweaty, the guys' ties are sideways, their shirts are out of their pants. We're all trying to, did we get everybody? Is everybody on the bus? We're trying to make sure we're all together, and needless to say, I was not happy about this turn of events. Trying to catch our breath, trying to regain our composure, and we did get to Phantom of the Opera, and we did kind of settle down and got to our seats, and I was thoroughly impressed with Phantom of the Opera. I mean, it was amazing and breathtaking, and I cried through a lot of it because the music was so beautiful. And so, needless to say, I was really happy that we went. But I'm telling you what, you better strap yourself in if you're going on a trip with Mr. Voelz, because you don't have a second to even get yourself ready, to figure out what's next. You better hope you don't have to use the bathroom, because that's not allowed. And it's just much more than you have ever experienced on a trip before. Let me just tell you that. But we had a good time. I remember Bob and I went on a roller coaster ride at Canada's Wonderland. I don't remember what ride it was, but I just remember thinking when we got off, I'm too old for this. I can't do this anymore. So, needless to say, we've had a lot of fun things over the years that we've done. I've enjoyed lots of conversations about football, about my horrible dislike for his Green Bay Packers. We've had many loud and sometimes not so loud conversations over the years. We respect each other's love for the game, let's just say that. And as I'm wearing my Detroit Lions gear. Gotta represent. Thank you for the times that we have had together. Thank you for teaching our kids. I hope you have a great retirement. I'm sure we'll see you around. And God bless. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Voelz. It's Sierra Wilkie, now Lentini. Just wishing you a congratulations on your retirement. So happy for you. What an accomplishment your season as a teacher and as having a big impact on so many people's lives has been. It's a real privilege to call you one of the biggest mentors and teachers that I've had in my life. Something I appreciate about you is just your willingness to invest in the people in your life, whether they're a part of your life for years or as students. You don't give up on students, and you didn't give up on me. You always pushed me and my classmates and my sister Mariah to pursue excellence and to be the best versions of ourselves. I'll never forget the times where we worked so hard for our geography notebooks and came in on the due date, deadline day, and got to weigh them. We were so excited about just the big accomplishments made, and you encouraged us every step of the way in those. There are so many moments where I look back on my time in 8th grade class with you and think about the lessons learned and how they've impacted me all the way through all of my schooling beyond 8th grade, through grad school and beyond. I still think of many values, lessons learned, and principles, and most importantly, my deep relationship with Christ on account of a lot of your teaching. Super thankful to know you and to celebrate you alongside so many other people that have also been impacted by you, and this little thank you says nothing for how much you've had an impact in my life. Congratulations again, Mr. Voelz.
Well, the day is finally here. Happy retirement to you, Bob. Cannot believe it. Wow. And I just want to thank you for everything you've done for my children and all the children that you've taught throughout the years. And especially for me, I really appreciate and enjoy your knowledge that you share during Bible class of the Bible and just the input that you give. So that is much appreciated as well. And thankfully, we still get to keep it, you know, you're not retiring from that. So look forward to seeing you on Sundays, and God bless your retirement.
Morning, Bob. Hey, it's the guys from maintenance down here. We wanted to congratulate you on 50 years of teaching. I'm sure your teaching skills led kids to being a very good career, a good pathway in life, and a lot of kids learn how to jump rope also. So we know retirement, since we're all retired out here, we all know that you're going to have some spare time on your hands. So we're thinking the boys down here in the garage have some ideas for you, what you can do with your spare time. So congratulations, and hope you enjoy your retirement.
Mr. Voelz, congratulations on 50 years of enriching all those minds. I hope you didn't sway some of those Lions kids into Green Bay fans, but we're happy that you're retiring. And believe me, I know you're a firm believer in manual labor, so you're going to be lifting a lot of heavy stuff, buddy. We need your help.
Congratulations, Bob.
Congratulations on your retirement, Bob. Come and join the fun on Tuesdays. We have lots of fun here.
Hey, Bob, there's always lawnmowers to repair in the summertime and snowplows in the winter, so any help you could give us would be appreciated.
Jim, wake up.
Congratulations, Bob. 50 years in the 8th grade and now you've graduated. Job well done. But there's life after 8th grade. It's called Tool Belt Tuesday. So in your new lesson plan book, write 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, Penn campus. See you there.
Hello, Mr. Voelz. I think this is for you. I have known Bob for 29 years. And one thing you may not know about him. I've taught Bible studies here in this church, especially on the weekend, to groups of 30, 40, 50, even 100. And have you ever noticed how in a Bible study, there's one, maybe 5 people that always have the right answers? And it's not that they're showing off. I mean, they actually have something in their makeup that gives them the ability to know exactly what you're looking for. Mr. Voelz has that. And I don't know if it's because we think alike. I think it's because you may not know, but he's a great listener. And he knows where the teacher is going because he has been teaching so long. But he always knows where I'm going. And Mr. Voelz, I appreciate it, not just because you're a good Bible student, not just because you're a good listener, but you're a brother in the profession of teaching Jesus. So keep teaching Jesus, Bob, okay? Thanks.